皆さんこんにちは。本来は別の動画を予定していましたが、急遽変更し、今回はニック・ボール選手に関する動画です。今回は YouTube チャンネル、トークスポートボクシング、フランク・ウォーレンズ、クイーンズベリープロモーションズ、ESBR ボクシングから、ニック・ボール選手、トレーナーのポール・スティーブンソン氏、プロモーターのフランク・ウォーレン氏のインタビューを翻訳しました。それでは始めます。
Where did you practice that knee to the thigh, first of all, at the end of the first one? What happened?
That was my Thai boxing days, that when I was a kid.
Frustration?
Frustration, yeah. He done a dirty move on me, so I done one back, that's what we were taught, so, yeah.
Show tonight how you come from behind in a fight in an amazing way.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, Dino, yes.
Lots of celebration here for Nick Ball right now. Nick, what does it feel like, Nick, to fight in front of a home crowd?
As you can see, you only have to look around. Look, special, yes, Brenner. Tony, nice one, yes, lad.
Congratulations, mate. We'll see you soon.
Been a bit of a busy one, Gareth. Been a great night. Big thanks to Frank.
I had to ask Nick Ball journalistically, what was the knee to the thigh doing at the end of the first round? And he said total frustration. Maybe he was lucky the referee didn't do more in that moment, but he was maybe badly penalised later on for throwing his opponent down.
Yeah, it swings and roundabouts. That fella, he got him in a headlock and he wouldn't let him go, so he's lost his temper. But it's just part of development. People are going to do that, and he's just got to make sure he doesn't get disqualified, you know.
You're a very humble guy. Humility you put to all your fighters. Peter McGrail, I can list loads of them anyway.
ピーター・マグレイル選手は、ニック・ボール選手と同じデバートン・レッド・トライアングルジムに所属し、ポール・スティーブンソン氏の指導を受けています。プロ成績は現在11勝 6KO1 敗。アマチュア時代には、2017年と2019年の世界選手権で銅メダルを獲得するという輝かしい実績を持っています。
You're a brilliant coach. Congratulations on that performance that we saw from him tonight, where we had him coming behind after the first 4 rounds.
Yeah, you had him behind after the first 4, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we worked a lot on developing Nick's game, on his body punching, his jab, especially his defence, and it just come together really well. I personally didn't have him behind, but you see it.
You're never going to have him behind, are you?
Maybe not. But I thought he was, and even if he wasn't winning the rounds, but he's still winning the fight. You know, he's making the guy work, and yeah. So anyway, great job from Nick. Very exciting performance. I thought he was great.
Paul, he did. He finished brilliantly. He's so relentless. We were talking earlier that he could really, never mind the Naoya Inoue fight that we all love to see him in. We've all been preaching about that for about a year, but he's probably got in him to beat everyone and become undisputed. Fulton, can't remember all their names right now, but Fulton, Leo, and I can't remember the name of the other guy right now, but he could beat all of them, couldn't he?
I think so. He's already beat 2 real outstanding champions. You know, he didn't get the decision against Vargas, but...
Oh, he should have.
And going forward, I think history will show to be a really outstanding champion. Unlucky to meet Nick in his first defence, but yeah, I think he beat them all.
Does it make you pinch yourself that he walked in when he was 18 years old and you both said to each other, we're going to make something special here? As your fighter gets in the ring, I think. I'm going to have to let you, it's not your guy, but he'll be here in a minute. When you look back on that now, what a relationship, what a synergy.
Special, Gareth, you know, to do it from day one, to build our way through from the small halls, now onto these big shows, champion of the world, and, you know, it's just hard to put into words.
Should he been made Fighter of the Year last year?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. He's beat the 2 best featherweight champions in the world, back-to-back world champion. Had 4 fights in that year, one against Dogbo, former world champion, and then the last one against Ronnie Rios. 4 outstanding wins in a year. Definitely should have been Fighter of the Year.
I do hope you get your recognition very soon as well. I think it's creeping up on us. Paul Stevenson, congratulations tonight, and congratulations on developing all these great fighters.
Thanks, Gareth. It's nice of you to say so. We don't look for recognition for ourselves, just for the boxers, but it's still nice to be recognised for what you do, you know.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
What a night for Nick Ball straight away. A huge fight and a super sold out here. How are you feeling on the night for Nick Ball, and is it only strengthening his star power?
Well, first of all, I'm delighted with the night because it's our last night, our last fight on TNT, and we went out with a bang, and the venue was alive. There was lots of people here. They all enjoyed it, and Nick done the business as he always does.
What was your thoughts on the first round, the end of the first round, of course? Quite controversial on social media.
He was holding him round the neck and he wouldn't let go of his neck. The referee was trying to pull him up and Nick retaliated.
Frank, you're saying in the week that Nick Ball is the best fighter from the UK. I mean, he definitely proved that in there tonight as well.
Yes, as I said, that as far as champions are concerned, it's out of him and Daniel Dubois. They both put tremendous performances in, but Nick's just going from strength to strength. He's a fabulous fighter. Him with a real tough guy in TJ who came to fight. Real rugged, strong guy, and he broke him down over the period. Over the rounds, he was breaking him down, catching him with good shots, and done a fantastic job.
And obviously, with Nick wanting that Inoue shot, could we maybe see a double Japanese header against Nakatani there?
このダブルヘッダーとは、ニック選手が井上選手と、クイーンズベリー所属の別の選手が中谷選手と、それぞれ同じ興行で戦うということです。
Let's see what happens. I mean, anything's possible, but in the meantime, they've got to keep getting experience, and sometimes you can't run before you walk, and all that's going to happen is that I'll keep them busy until the opportunity arises.
And Paul Inoue, where is that fight likely to land if it does happen?
There was talk of it taking place in Saudi. We will see.
And the world champions, it's wide open, really. There's 4 world champions who think they're all the best. Do you think Nick takes care of them all?
Well, he should be holding 2 belts as we stand now, and he's beat 2 of them. Certainly, everybody feels he beat 2 of them, and I think he's the best there.
.co.uk, Nick Ball, hands down the most exciting world champion in boxing today. How are we feeling? Again, a sold out, probably one of the most sold out shows we've seen since the whole Riyadh takeover in England. How does that feel, and in an exciting fight yet again?
Yeah, appreciate that, mate. You're saying that. Most exciting world champion, yeah. That's good to hear, isn't it? Because that's what people want to see: excitement and exciting fights. And I'm the man that can bring them in all action, yeah. As well as me boxing, what I showed a bit of tonight. So, yeah, another special night in the city.
I think, yeah. You look at the division, the boxing's at the top of the moment, but one thing you have done since Vargas, Ford, Rios, and now again tonight, not only putting a banger and banger after on, but again performing, and most importantly a second defence. It's not like you're just getting highlight reel wins, but most importantly doing it on the big stage. The fact that you've done it back here in Liverpool, how is that? That's got to be just a cherry on top in the final TNT show of Queensberry as well. Look where you was when they signed the TNT deal compared to now at an end of an era. Is that just kind of look back in it and thinking, God, like, look how much I've achieved under this umbrella?
Yeah, that's it. You only realise how far you've come when you take a minute and stop and look back. And not long ago, I was wishing I was in these arenas and shows headlining. Like, not long ago, I used to come here as a kid thinking I'd love to main event there in my own city, as a world champion. And I'm doing it now, and it's crazy what hard work can do, and yeah, it means a lot.
Everyone's asked you about it, but I'm going to have to ask you again. First round, end of the first. Yeah, you're probably going to get bored of it. About 6 people behind me are going to ask the same thing, but did you just feel, I think there was a bit of an altercation backstage. You just had to get that one up on him, was it?
Yeah, I don't know what really happened there. I used to do Thai boxing as a kid, so them days come back to me and I threw a little knee as Thai. Probably shouldn't have done it, but it is what it is.
Is that when you're with your little brother, you just give him a little one from behind,
yeah, yeah, nothing worse than a dead leg, so.
デッドレッグとは、太ももなどに強い衝撃を受けたときに、一時的に痺れたり、筋肉が硬直して動かしにくくなる状態を指すスポーツ用語です。
I think he milked it. He went down, he milked it, and
like a Premier League player right there.
Yeah, acting. So probably don't do that again.
Do you feel like you was quite lucky that you didn't get any repercussions from that?
Yeah, definitely. Probably could have took a point off or disqualified or whatever it is. I don't really know. He took a point off for throwing, so he could have took a point off for that or whatever. I don't know, but it's in the past now, innit? The main thing is I've still got my belt, and put a good performance in my home city again, so it's all good.
I heard you saying you're getting fed up of hearing the name Inoue. It's the biggest fight in boxing, in my opinion, now. There's no bigger fight than yourself versus Inoue. Is that the fight you want next, or are we just going to see what Frank says and see how it plays out?
Yeah,
everyone's talking about December, aren't they? So
yeah, it can't really be next because he's got his fights lined up, and also he's not my weight yet. They are saying December, but I'll leave that to Frank, my promoter, to sort out, and I'll be ready and waiting when he comes up.
Nick Ball and still WBA World Featherweight Champion. How does it feel?
Feels good, yeah. As you seen on the way out, then everyone shouting my name and cheering for me. Yeah, it's an unbelievable feeling. Yeah, can't even put it into words.
It was a violent fight. It was an ill-tempered fight. It was a brilliant fight. What was it like being in that?
Good. I thought it took me time, to be honest, and just went off my jab and everything that Paul was saying to me and Nance in the corner, and just everything we've been doing in the gym, and it played out. Yeah, I thought it took me time and done all right, but I'll have to watch it back.
What happened at the end of the first round?
End of the first round. Yeah. My Thai boxing days come back and I give him a little knee. Give him a little knee to the leg, yeah, because he kept holding me, as you've seen, in a headlock. So he done a dirty move on me, so I done one back. Simple.
Well, he didn't do it again?
No, he didn't do it again, and he paid for it, yeah.
There were moments in the fight where he was talking to you, there was a wink here and there as well. It felt like it became quite an emotional fight where you were emotionally invested in what you were going to do to him.
Yeah, I don't really know. He was just saying things, but every fight is different, isn't it? Every fight's different, every opponent. So you do certain little things, but the main thing is staying focused on what you've got to do, and also having fun in there as well. That's a bit of fun, that. So you know, it's good to do that as well.
How was this homecoming defence different to the first one?
This one was, I felt it was much bigger, yeah, and obviously the last one I knew what to expect, but I didn't really know because I've never done it. But then I've done it now, so I've had experience, and I was more focused this one, as well as taking in the crowd and knowing that they were there for me and dealing with it afterwards, and that was better.
What is your relationship with TJ Doheny as we speak?
Finished. He's done, isn't he? On to the next.
Was there any kind of like well done kind of thing?
No, not with him, because obviously well done to him for staying in there. He's tough, isn't he? And whatever else, but before he was disrespectful, and I'm a respectful person, whoever I'm fighting, and he didn't show me none of that in the build-up, so it is what it is, isn't it?
You become only the second man to stop him. You know who the other one is?
Yeah, Inoue, yeah. They're all speaking about me fighting, so I think it's going to make for a good fight, yeah.
What can you do to Inoue that no one else has been able to do? He's unbeaten, he's knocking everyone out, Nick. He looks like a monster.
Stop him, yeah. Stop him from doing what he does, and me getting in there doing what I do and pushing him back. He gets in there and pushes everyone else back, a bit like myself, but I won't allow that when he's in there with me, and I'll show it. It's pointless saying it now to you on the camera, like I've always said from day one. Obviously, the only way we'll find out is getting a fight on, so let's make it happen.
Pero esta es la que, a ver, el latino ya a nivel Estados Unidos, nivel mundial, ¿no? Porque la vamos a ver hasta por YouTube, ¿no? Se ven las de Provox, no sé esas si vaya...
Sí, va a estar, me imagino que va a estar gratis en, pues todas las de